Ladies and gentlemen, DSPGaming has achieved that final piece of the puzzle. That's right. He has finished setting up the gaming setup that will make him become the best overall gamer to ever graced a console or PC or whatever. That's right. The detractors and the trolls have been defeated. So today, ladies and gentlemen, our boy DSPGaming, he received the final piece of his gameplay setup, his computer setup, whatever you want to call it. He received the final piece of it. It was some sort of audio interaction device. And I sat here and I watched this video after I got home from work. And I thought, my God, this is the saddest shit I've seen today. This is actually the same kind of folly that Phil has had forever. Literally, he tries to evolve with the times, and ultimately he fails. One could say that his first major fail was when he went to adopt capture card from the time he would just point his camera at the TV and record. The issue, ladies and gentlemen, was that Phil was too hard-headed back then. And by the time he actually adopted capture card, he was left in the dust. He was left in the dust, and to this day, he's still trying to catch up on that front. But first, it was the capture card. What else was there that he's had? He tried getting 2 new computers recently, and that failed to get him the notoriety that he so desperately is hungry for. And today we now have the final piece of this sad merry-go-round, basically, I guess you could say. First, it was the desk. The desk is going to save the business. Then it was a new chair. That was going to save the business. 3 new monitors. That was going to save the business. HDMI cords save the business. A new mic is going to save the business. Mic arm is going to save the business. And now, finally, ladies and gentlemen, he has the final piece, which is this audio interaction device. And sad to say it, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to save the business. But enough of this sad, bald, fat old man. Enough of him talking about this. Let's get to the video, shall we? Okay, let's get this started. 3, 2, 1.
I should say. Put that in there. Here's the headphone cable for them. There we go. Get these out of the way. Retiring the Logitechs for now. May bring them back in the future for something. I don't know what.
So, in other words, ladies and gentlemen, that poor headset, whatever you want to call it, it's going to end up another casualty in the closet of wasted potential.
Okay, so.
Oh, God, Phil, don't do it. You still have so much left to live for, Phil. Don't, oh my God, Phil. Think about the wife and Jasper Kitty. You don't want to do this, dude. Come on, man. Step away from the ledge. Step away from the ledge. You have so much left to live for. Okay, let's get going. You know, honestly, I'm halfway expecting him one of these days to pull out that knife to open up a box and somehow accidentally, even though somehow his hand would be away from the blade, somehow he just slashes his hand open. I'm waiting for that to happen.
Go. Oh, very artistic and fancy. They had to show the 4 colored dials right here on the box, printed on there.
You know, I don't understand why he's low tier crapping on the dials. Isn't he the same person that, like, for over a year has had that autistic fascination with LEDs and everything, and now he's going to kind of low tier, you know, trash the box art? Really, Phil? Really, is that what you're doing? Really, Phil?
Yeah. So as I suspected, there's an app for it. Yes, there's a Roland app that you can put on your phone. And apparently that's going to allow you to get like a jump start. It's going to explain the features and everything of your Roland.
So is it safe to say that the apps are now the new LEDs?
Get that in a second because I actually don't know what wires it comes with. Okay, here it is.
See, this is the one thing that Phil should never do. He should never do these unboxings on stream because he looks like a moron. He should have done this off camera. That way he can make sure he has everything. Because a little bit of a spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen. This device lacks a power source, like a power plug or whatever you want to call it. If Phil did this off stream, he could have realized that this device did not have what it needed to get power. Before he started recording, he could have had everything all set up. But no. He's going to waste the viewer's time in a little bit by having to go and hunt down a power plug, basically.
I actually had no idea how big it actually was. Let's see. I don't know how big this sucker really is. It's nice. Form factor here. Okay.
All this glorious dead air. Holy shit. But then again, look at me. You know, like, I'm not really talking either. Wow. We are going on at least like 15 seconds of dead air. Holy hell. Say something. Fucking say something. Tell us what the fucking paper feels like. Tell us something, Phil. Holy crap.
Here it is. The Roland Bridgecast.
You're right, Phil. That is definitely an audio interaction device. Congratulations, Phil. You wasted more money. You wasted more money. Don't you feel proud?
Pretty cool.
Oh, and by the way, how is this going to save the business, Phil? How is this going to make you a better gamer, Phil? There could be a real weak argument that, you know, by Phil getting a better monitor, it could possibly somehow miraculously help his reflexes. Okay, fine. How is this going to help save the business, Phil? How is this going to make you better at games?
Cool looking. Taking a look initially at what's on there. Mic effects on or off. So I guess there's a button just to do that. You can preset microphone effects through their software, and clicking that button enables them or disables them. There's a pitch dial, meaning I think you can adjust the pitch of your voice.
No, it's actually going to generate, you know, pitch from a tree. Yes! Oh, fuck. Oh, never mind.
Through your microphone just by using that dial. There's a formant dial. I don't even know what that means.
Well, thank God I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, because I can actually do something that Phil refuses to do, and that is called research. Okay, so let's do some research. Now, I may get the spelling wrong, but it never hurts to at least try. Now, let's see here. What is a formant dial? Resonant frequency in the sound spectrum. A formant is a resonant frequency. Oh, I don't even know what any of that means, but that you know. Apparently it helps the frequency. That's at least what this says. Or right here. That's what this says, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know anything about it. And unlike Phil Burnell, who tries to be a master of everything, I'm not going to claim to know what this means. I'm just going to nod my head and say, okay. Because there are people who are smarter than me that actually knows what this is. I'm just going to nod my head yes. And I'm just going to politely turn this off, okay? See what I'm doing there? Okay.
Formant? What is the word? What does formant mean? I'm sure it's some audiophile word. I don't know what that means. Formant?
The guy bought this device. I don't know how much it was, but he doesn't know that much about it. He doesn't. That's ultimately what is the saddest thing, Phil. You bought something you most likely are not going to ever really use that much. And I think he openly said that some of these things he's never even going to use at all. So it's like, why even buy it if you're not going to take full advantage of it, Phil?
I don't know. What else do we got? We've got the different inputs. So one for mic.
We have knobs, ladies and gentlemen.
One for chat. One for game. So what I'm assuming, mic is going to be obviously your microphone volume, which you can adjust on the fly.
No shit, Sherlock.
And maybe what these are, the push to mute. It is the mute button. These are your mute buttons. So let's say, oh, I'm about to sneeze or cough. Press the mute button.
Well, we know he's never going to do that because people actually ask him, hey, Phil, when you snort like an obnoxious fucking animal that you are, why don't you mute your mic? And Phil would go on tirades about people asking him to mute his mic. So if he couldn't be too fucking bothered to reach over and tap his mic, you think he's going to be have that much energy to reach over and actually press a button? No, he's not. Because ultimately all Phil does is think about himself. He doesn't care if he snorts into a microphone, or he hawks a loogie, or he sneezes, or he coughs. He doesn't care what that does to the viewer. Now give him your money, you fucking pay pigs. Oh my god. Wow. Holy boy, I nailed it right there, didn't I, ladies and gentlemen? Holy hell.
And then unmute. See? So that's what those buttons are for.
Why did you need this device to do that if you were just too lazy to reach over and tap your microphone?
Or on the bottom down there. Okay? And then each one has an individual volume dial, obviously. Aux would be any kind of auxiliary audio in.
Don't you just love the pig splaining he's doing? He's literally treating his viewers like they're too stupid to understand what an auxiliary port is meant for.
Because this thing can take alternate audio from, for example, your phone. You could plug your phone in here, all right? Or you could plug a USB device. I guess what they were saying is if you wanted to take audio from your game console into here rather than into your capture device, which obviously I'm probably just going to use my capture device for the audio, not this. But yeah, you could do that and have it.
Like I said, he's not going to use everything. Besides the fact that he can literally just say that he's wasting money. Why do you need this, Phil? Why do you need this? Sure, Phil. Sure.
Go in there. Chat. This I'm probably never going to use, but chat.
Oh, at least the guy's honest this time. At least he's honest. Well, I'm never going to use it. We know, Phil. We know.
That is to essentially control the levels if you were using a chat client, for example, Discord, or if you had a chat client that was built, say, into a game you're playing. So that's supposed to allow you to select it and adjust the volume of the chat on the fly on the stream. And then, of course, your game volume, which, again, I might really use that because if we're playing a game and the game is way too loud or way too low because game volumes don't have a set level, I could just use that to adjust the game volume on the fly live on the stream. And actually, what's nice about this,
Or he can literally do that with OBS. Everything here, I'm pretty sure now. I'm not claiming that I'm a guru when it comes to OBS, but I'm pretty sure that 99% of the things that this device has actually you can actually deal with in OBS itself. This just seems like an unnecessary third step, like, but then again, like I said, this is Phil. This is Phil. Phil has literally been advertising this as being the final piece of this big setup. It's a joke. It's a joke. You want to know what it is, ladies and gentlemen? He is trying, in his head, he is trying to contend with Keemstar, with Art Review Tech USA, anybody who has a better sound setup. That's what he's doing. He is locked in a eternal competition with those people.
clicks. It's actually clicky. It's not smooth. It's like 1, 2, 3 clicks, 1, 2, 3 clicks. And what'll happen is the lights will light up or down depending on how many clicks. So I'll be able to adjust this on the fly. Now, there's different volume levels here. I see stream, line out, phones. So that's nice because that means on the fly, I can adjust my headphone volume as opposed to having to, again, adjust stuff like that through the PC, which I used to have to do. It's just going to do it all for me. Okay. And then there's a button here that says mix link. And then there's another button that says stream, mix, or personal mix. I don't even know what that means.
God. Oh my God. He bought something. He didn't even research it. He literally just bought something, and he did absolutely no fucking reading at all on it. I could imagine that, Cat, he's downstairs drinking his gin. Cat is, playing Zelda or whatever the fuck it is that she likes to play. And she goes, hey, honey, have you read anything about this? Ah, no, I don't need to read anything about this. I have my viewers. They're gonna hold my hand, and then he passes out in a stupor. That's all. He doesn't take time to research anything. If he took time to research, he would have realized the computer that he got had severe underperforming capabilities regarding, like, say, the ports for the USB ports, because his capture card keeps crapping out. He has frequent RGB failures. If he did research, he would have known that his computer wasn't the best. He would have known that his capture card wasn't compatible with whatever it was that was causing it to spaz out a couple days ago. This guy does absolutely no research. He literally just sees something and goes, hey, my viewers, which are mostly consisted of trolls, they're telling me to buy this. I'm going to buy it and I won't have any problems. And he slams down the money. He is literally that fucktard from that meme that says, shut up, give me your, I'll take my money, or whatever it is.
I don't know what that means, that through their software, there's going to be 2 different mixes of audio. And you could have one that the stream hears and one that you hear. Maybe that's what it is. The stream will be hearing one personal mix, and you'll be hearing a different mix. I don't know. Now, I don't know how it's implemented.
What do you know, Phil? Please tell me, what do you know? What do you know, Phil? I'm begging you, please just tell me, what do you know about this equipment that you bought? Besides that it has buttons that go clickety-click. Because I'm hearing a lot of, I don't know, and what is that? I don't know what that is.
Implemented. However, when I was buying this, it did mention that when you buy this roll-in device, you get access to their royalty-free music library. Meaning,
oh God, here we go. He's about to have one of his old man yells at sky or yells at cloud moments. He's going to be talking about how the big bad business people screwed him over. Get ready, guys.
that they have a library of music that you can use in your content and on your streams free of charge. and you don't have to pay anything to use it, and they won't essentially come after you for the use of the music. Now, I'm on the fence about this, and here's why I'm on the fence about it. Years ago, I had a partnership with Machinima when they existed. They don't exist anymore. They went out of business, okay? But when I was partnered with Machinima, they also offered a library of royalty-free music, okay? I used it. I did. I used it in my videos. A lot of the edited content that I did over the years, game reviews, countdowns, I used this music in it. But here's what happened. After a while, Machinima went out of business. The partnership that they had with that royalty-free music company ended, and all of a sudden, anyone on YouTube who ever used the music had their videos claimed via Content ID and lost the rights to make money on any of those videos.
Are you actually saying, Phil, that something should remain the way that it is after a business goes belly up? Grow the fuck up, Phil. Shit changes.
So I want you to think about this. You make a 20 to 30 minute game review, tons of work put into it, blood, sweat, tears, editing. You use this music, you put it out, it makes 10, 20, 30, 40,000 views. You make bank on it. Oh, this is good. I made like $100 on this video.
Wow, $100 is making bank. Hell, I make thousands of dollars at my job a month. That's making bank.
This is excellent, right? And then someone steals it from you because you
Oh yes, yes. This guy. Yeah, let's listen to this guy talk about how people are stealing from him. Let's keep in mind that he stole other people's artwork and he would put it on fight sticks. Not just anybody else's artwork, Capcom's artwork. Yeah, Phil. Yeah, let's talk about how everybody is stealing from you, but totally overlook the fact that you are stealing artwork from other people. And I know there are people going to say, "Well, that was in the past, Jeff. That was in the past. He's a reformed person. He no longer steals artwork from anybody." Really, really, that level 1 podcast coffee mug he has, the logo, it's an upside down N7 logo from Mass Effect. Yeah, Phil doesn't steal at all, right? Right.
used a song in it. Yeah, that's essentially what happened to anyone who used that music. Okay, so
Once again, I go back to my argument that shit happens. Nothing stays the same forever, Phil.
in regards to using royalty-free music, I'm still very skeptical to this day that it won't last. The partnership will end, and I'll lose all my content rights.
Oh, he's gonna lose his partnership. Oh.
I will. I'll look into it and I'll see what's available. As for inputs on the back,
Besides, I thought that you said that you really didn't care about how much you're making off your on-demand videos on YouTube. That it was like small change. That it was that you got more from your from like your tips and your subscriptions. You got more from that avenue than you actually do from your videos on demand. Oh, that's right. Phil likes to play both sides of the field.
it's got a power input because it actually uses a USB to power socket. So that's how you power it. It has a USB port that goes to your PC. And then it actually has this thing that you could have it go console, mobile, or PC. Well, it's going to be PC for me. Line out. So obviously, line out is if you want to have a pass through to go to another device. You could do that. It also has aux in. So this is how you do auxiliary audio in if you want to capture, say, audio.
Oh my god, do you feel like a little child when he is describing all of this to you? You should feel like a little child because that's how he views you as. He doesn't view you as an equal or as somebody who may actually know what some of the stuff is. No, to him, you're all little children, and he needs to explain everything to you.
From your phone or another device like that that uses a 3.5 millimeter jack. Here's your XLR headphone jack for my headphones that I'm going to use, and standard phone and headset. So basically, that's going to be XLR for my mic. Excuse me, I said headphones. So that's going to be the XLR input for my mic. This is going to be my headphones. Okay. So yeah, this is going to allow me to have XLR mic quality, use my headphones and get surround sound through their software. Okay.
This is clearly going to save the business, ladies and gentlemen. I make you a bet within 3 weeks, Phil, he's going to have one hell of a turnaround. YouTube is going to be, on their hands and knees, worshiping the ground this guy walks on. Phil will be bigger than PewDiePie. Phil will have revolutionized game recording as is, and it is all due to the purchase of this device.
It's going to go to my PC. It's going to get all the audio out of there and powered right there. So there you go. That is the device. Form fit wise here. Let's see. It does fit right in front of me here.
You can't even see it. He could literally have thrown it into a garbage can. He could have literally thrown it into a garbage can. Hey guys, it fits just perfectly right here. You can't see it. You can't fucking see it. It could literally have caught fire right now because this idiot put it on a hot burner or something. Or, it fits good. He just expects everybody to believe everything he says, even though this guy has a proven history of lying.
But may have an issue because when I'm maneuvering my monitor around on its new monitor arm, sometimes I have to pull it close to me and...
Hey guys, do you know that he has a monitor arm? You didn't know that, did you? It couldn't be the fact that he's been telling you 100 times for the last week that he has a new monitor arm.
Then push it back. And right now, there's zero maneuverability available here. So in reality, once this thing is really set up, I might have to put it here, at an angle here. Right here between the two, at the corner of the deck.
We can't see it. Why are you telling us this, Phil? Why are you telling us this? It would literally be like me saying, hey guys, I got a new Xbox Series X. I already have an Xbox Series X, so I don't need a new one, but I got a new one and I put it right over here and it fits right in this spot, right next to my TV. I'm sure that a lot of people would be happy that I got a new Xbox Series X, but I don't think that they would actually care where it goes because they can't see it. Do you think Phil's going to take his webcam off his computer, off his monitor, or wherever the hell he has it attached to, and he's going to go, okay, guys, here's where it is. Here's where it is. It's right here, and right over here is my bottle of gin. No, he's not going to do that. He just expects us to be happy. Oh my God, it's right there. It's right there. Oh my God, he's so happy. He's so happy. Oh my God, I'm so happy. He's happy. My day is officially a better day because the device fits smack dab right there. It fits right there. Okay, let me go beat one out now.
Desk might be the best place to put it, right here. Because then the headphones will go right here. The microphone cable will be right there. Yeah, this might actually be the better spot for it. And it's easy to reach here, too. I can adjust everything.
This is one of those moments that just really makes you just think. It makes you just think. It's like, if he's so happy that it's right there that he can press buttons easily, why couldn't he just easily tap the mic to mute it when he would go to snort? The answer is simple, because he's still not going to mute himself when he snorts. Because he's a rude piece of shit.
Thing on the fly. I could turn on silly voice effects by hitting the button.
Oh my God, isn't that what he accused PewDiePie of doing? Acting like a clown? Oh, wait, that's right. This is DSP Gaming, so it's all okay when it's him.
Whatever. So this might be the better spot for it. Okay. Looks like a good device. Now, what did it come with?
Like I said, this is why it should have been just all offline. All offline. This should have been done offline. He could have had like a 3-minute blurb when he did his podcast. Hey guys, this device came in. Here's what it does. Boom. But no, he has to take the viewer's time by unboxing this device. And he doesn't even have everything to make it run out of the box. And he expects you, the viewers, to stay in your chair and sit there and wait for him while he goes off and does diddly dick.
I'm going to assume it came with a power adapter.
Oh, God, he's assuming.
Let's find out.
He's fucking assuming.
So this is just a USB-C to C cable, and it's pretty darn short. Now, knowing that this thing uses...
Oh, God, it's a short cable. Now, you know he's going to be ranting and raving about that sometime.
PC down on the floor over there, and it'll reach. This cable looks like a standard, maybe 3-4 footer, maybe 5, but it's not very long. And then what do we got here?
Is it me or does no matter what? He could literally have won $1 billion. The owner of Twitch, that weird jack off, he could literally have gone to Phil's house, knocked on the door, and goes, Phil, I'm retiring from Twitch. I'm going to give you my position at Twitch, and I'm going to give you a truckload of money. Phil could literally have it all, and he would constantly look like he's still pissed off. Have you noticed that about him? He never really smiles. He just has this like perpetual fucking grit. I don't even say grin, but like a frown. He looks like he always has this fucking frown on his face. And you would think that, considering how he is now going to be producing the best gameplay videos, how he's going to become the best Let's Player ever, that he would actually be happy and smiling. Nope, not at all. This is DSP Gaming, perpetually upset, perpetually sad little child.
Well, this is a USB like A to C cable. So
wait a minute, I
thing
thought it was
did
a
not
C
come
to
with
C.
a power adapter. For real.
And now he has his, audacious, like, I cannot believe they did this to me. No, the fans cannot believe you are going to make them wait while you go and dig through your little hoarder's hell. You're going to be looking, you're going to have to dig, turn over some boxes. You're going to find the wedding ring you gave to Leanna. You're going to, in another box, you're going to turn over, some roaches are going to be flying all over the place. You're going to open up a third box, you're going to find Leanna's soap collection. In the fourth box, you're going to find what's left of Kat's dignity. And in the fifth box, you're going to find that fucking power supply plug, whatever. And while you're doing that, you're going to expect each and every one of the goddamn dents to stay in that goddamn stream and watch an empty fucking chair.
I think I have an extra. I'm almost positive that I have an extra. But I'm going to be honest, that's kind of stupid. It doesn't come with this.
No, Phil, what's kind of stupid is the fact you didn't research the package before you went on stream. You didn't open up to see if everything you needed was there to ensure a smooth operation. No, Phil, this is on you.
Own power adapter to plug it in. It just comes with a USB-C to C and an A to C, but it doesn't come with the power adapter. I'm actually kind of speechless about that. They didn't give it the power thing to plug it in. No, it doesn't get power from the PC. It does not. It actually says right on it, on the box and everything, this port here is its power port, and it requires a adapter to plug into a socket. It does not use PC power to run.
So this guy bought whatever brand this is. He bought something that required. How many things nowadays run off of PC power? Okay, Phil, sure thing.
You need to have its own power, a separate power adapter to get it to work. It said it right on the documentation. So, yeah, I think it says 5 volts. 5 volts. And I'm pretty sure I have one, an extra one, from like phone charging and stuff. In fact, hold on one second. I'm almost positive I have one, maybe like sitting in my bedroom in a spare drawer. Give me 1 second here.
Oh, and here's what I'm talking about. Now he's going to go off, and like I said, he's going to have to shovel his way through that fucking hoarder's house from hell, trying to find a fucking power switch while he can't even have the dignity to put on like a slideshow, some fucking music. No, you idiots get to sit there and see an empty fucking chair. Don't you just feel like you're being jerked around when you have to sit and look at shit like this? Imagine if Phil's channel is being raided by somebody who never knew who Phil was. Like, hey, I want to help this guy even grow even bigger. He raids this fucking Phil's channel or whatever it's called, and let's say that he's raiding with like say 50,000 viewers. I know it never happened, but let's say it did. 50,000 viewers. 50,000 people who are expecting to see somebody playing a game. They come rushing in to see what new game this person could be playing, and all they see is an empty fucking chair. Oh, by the way, this is still playing. Oh, and never mind, it wasn't. I thought it was. I thought it was still playing. My bad. I'm sorry. Oh, here he comes. Hey guys, I found that power switch. I found the power brick or power plug or whatever the fuck. It was actually next to the remains of my wife.
Look at that. I magically teleported it into my hand through my psychic powers.
Not funny, fuckface.
No, it was in the bedroom. Yeah, I have a spare. This is an Energizer brand one. But, yeah, I have one, luckily. And I'm pretty sure this is 5 volts. And I actually have another one, too. But that one's in my closet. I just put it away. But
here comes the reading glasses.
well, it says the wattage. I don't know if it says the volts. 5 volts. It says it right there. 5 volts. Overall, 5 volts. So this one is USB-C. So in this case, I will use the USB-C to C cable, plug it in there, plug that into the back of that thing, and have that run right here. I have a power strip that I have, a new one.
Once again, you don't have to explain to us where it is, Phil. Just say you're going to plug it into a power source. We can't see it. We don't believe you, Phil. 99% of the people do not believe a damn thing you have to say. Just say you're going to plug it in. You can't really be lying from that, Phil.
To plug all this new stuff in, like my monitors and everything. And it's right there, and it's just going to go right there. So, problem solved, but I will be honest, that's a criticism I have. If you're going to sell a device, give it everything it needs. They did not put the power adapter in there. They should. There should be a power adapter with that thing. I don't know why there isn't, but luckily I have extras. Okay? People are saying all USB-C is actually 5 volts. All right, well, there you go. I wouldn't know that. All right. So, we are good to go. Okay? Good to go. Ready to go with this thing. I would use it literally right now, but the thing is, it needs to have software. And it even has like.
So guess what he's going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Guess what he's going to do? That's right. I'll make you a bet that the nightly stream, it's currently 6:07 when I'm recording this. So the nightly stream, it's probably going to be him diddling around with this shit when he should have done it on his time off. But no, he feels the need to waste everybody's time.
I said, it has here, it says scans. It says here, scan here. This will get you to the software website where you can tweak the software. Because I want to have the effects. I want to have the surround sound enabled for the headphones. I got to have filters because now this XLR mic is going to have no filters on it. It's going to have, you're going to hear environmental noise. You're going to hear all that crap again. So I need time to work on that.
And what would be a better time than the time I could be fucking, playing a game or something? No, I'm going to waste your time while I'm downloading an app and, playing with voice modifiers. Keep in mind, he's not a clown, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't have time right now, okay? To be honest, I wish I did, but I just don't. So what I'm going to do is put all this to the side.
Okay, let's throw this shit into the closet where it's never going to come out from.
Anything else? Yeah, there was the box here. Let's get this box out of the way. Okay. All right. So when I have time, which I don't know when I'm going to have time, probably not today, to be honest with all of you. I wish I would have time today, but I don't think I'm going to have any time today to work.
Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this guy doesn't do anything. A lot of people who may never even know of this guy be like, oh, he must have a pretty busy life after he turns off his webcam. No, he doesn't. He doesn't go outside. This guy is a notorious recluse. When he gets done recording, he goes downstairs, he plays some games on his cell phone, and he does fuck all. He literally could he makes it sound like, oh, I only have so many hours I can do this, and I have so much important stuff to do. He does absolutely fucking nothing. He doesn't do anything. He literally he could literally set these streams up where he could be streaming 10, 12, 13 hours a day if he wanted to. He does absolutely nothing off camera. Do not fall for this idea that, oh my god, he must be so busy. He's not busy. He's not busy. Hell, I work 9 to 5 and I'm more busy than this guy. I also don't have to beg for money either.
Work on that to mess with the software or whatever. So I'm basically going to have to wait until I have time and mess with the software. There's going to be a lot of tweaking and testing, I'm sure, to get the audio levels correct with the filters and everything. But that will hopefully be in effect either by the end of this week or early next week. Because like I said, we're going to be starting to play Arc Raiders regularly. And I want to have surround sound for that. So it's a good looking device. I think it's going to be implemented well once I get it working, but it's not something that I can immediately plug in and use today because it's going to need all this tweaking and adjusting with the software. Okay. But it's coming. It'll definitely be en route. Okay. All right. Well,
oh, by the way, that remember that level 1 podcast thing? Here, let me turn off my cam. Let me turn off my cam. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Oh, number 2. Oh, there it goes. Okay, in the background, as you see the LV1, level 1. If you turn that over, it's actually N7. It's the N7 logo from Mass Effect. And Phil gets upset at people stealing from him. He ripped that off. He can try and go, well, you see, I did this one little thing right here, so it's actually not stealing. You fucking stole it, liar.
that's the unboxing, folks. And again, as I've told you guys, that is finally the last piece of the puzzle when it comes to...
Until next week when he needs something more useless. I need an armrest, guys. This armrest is going to make me actually shoot 10 times faster on Call of Duty. So this is going to help me. Oh, by the way, guys, I need a new mouse. If I have a mouse with an omnidirectional mouse scroll wheel, I can actually do like 13 times better at Arc Raiders, guys. Oh, don't forget, I also need new lighting. I need lighting for in front of me. It's never enough. It's like it is with the goddamn goals. 150. Oh, we hit 150. 300. We hit 300. 450. 600. 750. 900. Over $1,000 fucking dollars. It's never enough. It's the same with this shit that he just bought. Never enough.
My setup. I I don't. I can't even think of anything else. Like I was thinking, what else could I possibly upgrade? Everything is new.
He upgraded everything possible, and he's still fucking shit at video games. It isn't the equipment, Phil. It's not the game developer, Phil. It's not the game publishers, Phil. It's you, Phil.
But I'm not sold on VR, and VR is going to be a pricey upgrade. Let's.
Of course, it's going to be a pricey upgrade. He wants to pull them Hogans. He doesn't have time for VR. Although he could probably find some weird fucking game out on the dark web that uses VR where he's having sex with Hulk Hogan, because we all know how much he loves Hulk Hogan.
Let's enjoy the stuff that I have now. And then maybe long term, we look into the possibility of VR or something like that. I'm not going to be dabbling with VR right now. I think that's something for the future.
Yeah, you can file VR right along with that stupid fucking green screen that he had to have that he never set up.
Maybe, but not necessarily a, hey, yeah, gung-ho yes or anything like that. Okay? All right.
That's right, Phil. Take some more gin. Drink it all up.
User did a $2 super chat. Says, you have the filter on mic 8-inch mode sounds horrid.
I don't even know what it means, but I'm guessing it has something to do with the sound, the placement or whatever.
I have absolutely no idea what you just said.
Okay, so that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on. Let's do this. There we go. That was that. Holy hell. But like I said, he acquired the last piece. Basically, he's Thanos at this point. Phil Burnell has become Thanos. Excuse me. He has all the Infinity Gems, and now he is 3 minutes away from doing this, and all the detractors like me, we're all gonna become dust in the wind. See you later, everybody. Jeff, aka GCurse, wishing you all a great day. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out.